the fear of retribution. That's good. You can only fight it for so long. I don't think that's gonna let me lead out that way. Yeah, I gotta get out of this place. Yeah, you can make it whatever you want. Still got hit. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like is basically like its slow pace aspect. But overall, it's not like bad. But yeah. It has that poison spout. I was like, yeah, this is why I gotta like. It's like, don't listen to him. I have range attacks. It's only because of where I'm at that these guys do this much. I need to get over there. There you are. It's a person from another faction. Oh yeah, so yeah, the factions. Okay, so let's see how to put this. God damn, orange is taking over this place. Alright. So it's like only 3 factions: purple, orange, green, and you can kind of. Dude, we were holding like they were holding a shit ton of locations. Orange took over. Basically, it's like there's the factions and then there's guilds. The faction is that PC version of it that doesn't really involve you actually doing anything for them at all unless you just want to do their missions. And that's just if you want to go into their store. Otherwise, really the only purpose of joining the guild is if you want to do PvP. That's really the only reason. They even stated, like, if you don't want to do PvP, don't join a guild. Just be a part of a faction and call it a day. Yeah. So, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck my thing is that I like. I can't remember life for me if it was Eden. If it's Eden, then it's Eden. Oh well. No, it's not. Fuck. I forgot where I wanted to get to. Because I hated here. Evan's Scale wasn't it. Everfall isn't it. Brightwood is beginning. Maybe it was Eden. You look familiar. We're just gonna take it. Yeah, so like, so I'm a part of the purple faction because I don't like the color orange and I don't like the color green. So, so that was literally, yes. And I chose the wrong place to come to because this is not where I wanted to be, but whatever. Um, so each area, of course, has its own region. Every region has its own leveling system. Basically, what you do for the region increases score, and as the regions go, depending on how much territory level you rank up, you get buffs. Sadly, though, you cannot go back and change those buffs, so what you get is what you got. Okay, it was fucking Evan's Scale. God damn it. Yeah. Fast traveling, you can do it in safe zones, or I gotta go to that thing I had to go to activate it. Unless you, I think, unless you have a house, or if you registered at one of their ends. But yeah, like, the game is definitely, you can solo stuff, but due to, for me, I say due to the slow pace of some of the fighting skills and how your stuff can be set up, I would say it's better to like have somebody with you. Yeah. And then fall damage is not actually as bad as people would think. Yeah. I know, right? But yeah, so it's like my build I've set up is, of course, bow and greatsword. Heavy ass hitters. Especially with my bow setup that I did on her. With a very high dexterity. I specifically focused on dexterity because it works for both weapons. Yeah. It's like my armor kind of brings out Constitution, but the fact is, the purpose, it tells you how everything scales. But like, since the bow only works with dexterity and the greatsword does do dexterity, it's like, hey, what's there's no problem at all about just putting all my points in dexterity. That mixed with the whole weapon situation, I eventually might mess with someone else. I gotta finish the greatsword. I think I was doing a certain build. Yeah, it was like a bow greatsword build that I found online that I was going off of. But I still gotta get other. There's like certain stuff on here that I gotta get that work towards it. But this sword I got from the battle pass because I wanted it. So I had to level up in the. Yeah, like I had to level up in the battle pass to get it. Mm. No, it's not really much. Like, of course, it has life skills like everything else. Hello. Oh, actually, yeah. The life skills on this thing is so evil. You want to take a guess on how many skills that you have, or as they call it, trade skills? I wouldn't say that much, but you're not completely off. Oh no. Now, guess what the max level of these trade skills are? Yeah, the level cap is 250 for these things. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. That's what some people kind of do. Yeah, the game actually, like, depending on, they start you off with the combo as far as like what you want to play as, because most people will base it off of what trade skills they want originally. Yeah, because they literally just base it off of, they give you 50 already on like two or three different trade skills depending on what person you want to play as. Yeah, I was over here chopping wood down for a minute, so I got all the way where I can chop down whatever wood tree is. I don't know. Well, for some of them, it's because you can actually make armor in clothing and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. And then there's writing, but honestly, I the most I want to go to is like 200, so I can get the final speed bonus. It's not. You have to do certain quests to actually get XP on riding. You don't get XP by just riding a mount. It's not. It's not Black Desert. It's not, yeah, you have to do certain stuff for it. Yeah, I know. But I mean, yeah, yeah. That basically. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, that you can do by fishing. You know, they got. Damn. See, I do wish that like Black Desert there was AFK fishing, cause that, yeah, BDO I freaking enjoyed that until the Shies came out and then turned into the kidnapping situation of shy characters on Black Desert, and then the devs finally said, hey, you can turn on the permission of whether or not you want to get on a stranger's boat. Oh yeah, Black Desert when yeah when those little guys came out. Oh yeah, people was kidnapping other players and taking them on a boat and leaving them on an island. So then the devs had to do an update. So when you AFK fish, you have to choose. You gotta select the box that basically is telling you don't get on a stranger's boat. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was a very fun time. I gotta be right back. I gotta go down and get laundry. Life is over.